Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has resigned from the People's Democratic Party, citing irreconcilable differences and a departure from its founding ideals. His resignation, later dated July 14, 2025, marks a new chapter in his long political career as he joins the African Democratic Congress amid efforts to build a new opposition alliance ahead of the 2027 elections. Atiku's political journey has been marked by multiple defections. He began in the PDP, became Vice President of Obasanjo, and left in 2006 for the Action Congress. He later returned to the PDP, left again for the APC in 2014, rejoined the PDP in 2017, and now moves to the ADC. Each shift often aligned with moments of political opportunity or internal party disputes. His latest move reflects growing unrest within the PDP following its 2023 electoral loss. Atiku now aligns with opposition figures like Peter Obi and David Mark under the ADC, seeking to challenge President Tinubu's re-election. Despite his nostalgia for the PDP, Atiku emphasized that the party no longer represents the principle he once stood for. George, the defection of Atiku, one would say it has been long expected, considering that the coalition, prior to the marriage between the coalition and the ADC, it has always been touted as the Atiku-led coalition. So, his defection wouldn't come as a surprise, but I'm interested to know what you have to say with regards to that.
It's like you took out the first statement from my mouth. His defection is long expected. Long expected. We know Atiku has a political history. Like you rightly pointed out, he has left the party almost 3 times. First, he left the party for Action Congress. And when it was obvious that he lost touch completely, he came back to the party. He later left the party for APC. That's correct, APC. Then he came back again, and today he has left for ADC and all that. So it's long been expected. We all know, I've said it, the Nigerian brand of politics allows for people to use any political party that is viable or they feel they can use to attain whatever height they are looking for politically. What matters is that the end justifies the means to these politicians. Party IDs or no party IDs, election cycle is coming very close, and everybody who is a politician of repute who actually wants to contest are looking for opportunities. And that is what Atiku has done, because obviously he has lost that in the PDP. He had a battle with the FCT minister and the control of the party. And eventually the FCT minister had the upper hand in the control of the PDP. And being a politician of repute, by who he is, I'm talking about Atiku now, he also understands that one of the last chances he has to become the president of this country is in 2027 election. So remaining in PDP, where he obviously may not get the party ticket, will rob him of that opportunity. So as a politician, he has calculated with this coalition being formed, in their mind or in their belief that they have what it takes to, upstage Tinubu. Atiku, in fact, is the brain behind it, one of the brains behind the formation of that coalition, ADC. So he has moved to that place, all because he wants to run. And the man is so entitled to the presidency, presidential ticket of his party. He's so entitled that Atiku cannot be, by his political stature and level, Atiku cannot be in a political party where he will not,
serve his interest.
Be the presidential candidate of his political party. The only time he lost to the late Buhari, he has not taken that lightly also. He lost in that format. The party. He left immediately without wasting time. So he has always seen it as being entitled to running for, presidency. So it is long expected. It is not, something that we are quite surprised that he left, because we knew that at the end of the day, for some of us who are political followers and watchers, we knew that Atiku would leave. The sole reason for leaving is to contest the presidency in 2027, and he's likely to get the ticket for this coalition. looking at his,
and if he gets the ticket for the coalition, what do you think that will portend for the coalition in 2027?
Let me not say what will happen in 2027, but I believe that it will be a close race, especially
with Atiku, with Atiku as a flag bearer.
Yes, whether you like it or not, he's a force. This is someone that has been in the political terrain since 1979, but has always been in the system. So, a former vice president of this country, he has that political clout and all that. So, the truth is, there are people who are not with Tinubu who definitely want to pitch their political tent with Atiku, and you can't write those people off. So,
and you cannot also write off the fact that PDP may be able to, come to terms with their crisis, may be able to, close ranks and also bring out a candidate that will give both Tinubu and Atiku a run for their money.
Coming up with a political potential candidate for 2027 election is there. I can't rule it out, but I am foreseeing a situation where the PDP will align with the incumbent president. I am foreseeing, given the key players of the PDP today.
Right now, and
yes,
where their allegiance lies.
So I am foreseeing where the PDP, because the challenge now is between the FCT minister's camp and that of the Atiku's camp. With the Atiku's camp leaving the PDP.
Now there is a Sheyi Makinde camp coming up.
No, of course, this is politics. Let it not be that the FCT minister wins everything. There are people who will still be there, one leg in here, one leg outside, trying to ensure that he does not take control. But the organs of the party is what matters. The key organs of the party, if those key organs, aligns with the FCT minister and give support to the incumbent, what that means by implication is that the PDP has also aligned with the incumbent, that is the President Tinubu, to contest the next general election. So I see a close race, but however, Tinubu will still win. I have my reasons. Though the permutation as it is today is no longer the way it was before now. Something just recently happened. I believe in our subsequent discussion we'll talk about that.